A good amount of snow across most of the area earlier today, but now that snow, it has for the most part moved out. We've got some very light flurries, but here in Memphis, even the cloud cover is moving out. We've got clear skies, so this was a very quick moving system, but like I said, it did leave behind a good bit of snow. About an inch officially here in Memphis, a little more than that, an inch and a half nearly in Covington, some higher amounts in there in Mississippi County, southern Dyer County, Dyersburg, that particular point picking up about an inch, but other spots around the county outside of Dyersburg got about 3 inches. So good snow off to the north, down to the south in northern Mississippi, generally about a dusting, less than a half an inch of snow. Temperatures right now, 9 degrees in Memphis, 6 in Wynne, Arkansas and Dyersburg, 11 in Covington, 18 in Corinth, and that is the highest temperature on our map. Wind chills even colder than that. Right now, as you walk outside, because of the winds gusting up to 30, 40 miles an hour, it feels like minus 12 in Memphis, minus 13 in Wynne, minus 14 in Dyersburg. This is dangerous cold, folks. Got to bundle up in multiple layers. Remember your people, your pets, and your pipes tonight. 6 is the low forecast in Memphis. Probably going to be a little bit lower than that, to be honest with you. Somewhere around 3, 4, 5. Does it matter? It's cold outside. That's the bottom line. It is bitterly cold. Winds continue to gust 15 to 20 miles an hour. That's going to make it feel even colder. Winter weather advisory remains in effect for the entire area because even though the snow has moved out, if you've looked out the door, you could see that there's still snow on the ground. Those roads are slick. Now, I will tell you, looking at the cameras, the interstates for the most part are not as bad as the side streets. The crews have been out treating the interstates. So if you have to hit the road, stay on the interstates as much as you can, but do be aware there will be slick spots, especially when you get off the interstate onto those side streets and in parking lots. My advice, stay home if you can. If you gotta be out, you gotta slow it down and be careful braking and accelerating and of course making those turns. Not a whole lot of improvement tomorrow. Our high temperature going to be about 15 or 16. We will have some sunshine, which might help the roadways just a little bit. Even if we don't hit freezing, the sun can sometimes heat up that black asphalt just enough to melt a little bit of whatever is on the roadway. But I don't expect a lot of improvement on the roads through the day tomorrow. We will likely still see those slick spots. Check out your wind chills by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Minus 20 in Covington, minus 21 in Dyersburg. And we play this through the afternoon, typically the warmest part of our day around 1 or 2 p.m. Wind chills still below 0. So it is going to be a bitterly cold, dangerous day if you got to be outside. Multiple layers because that wind is going to cut right through your clothing. I promise you it is dangerous cold. 16 your high temperature tomorrow. Christmas weekend, we see temperatures come up a little bit, still below freezing, so whatever's on the ground now is likely going to stay there. 29 Christmas Day with a mix of sun and clouds. Then starting next week, we start the stair step up and up and up. 38 degrees Monday, maybe a snowflake Monday night into Tuesday. I don't expect anything wild out of that. 43 Tuesday, 51 Wednesday, 60 on Thursday. So yes, it is bitterly cold now. It's not going to last long, though. That is the good news. By the time we get to the middle of next week, feeling actually warmer than we should be for this time of year. So we've got all kind of extremes going on here, Richard.